You've been lying to me?
Well, I didn't enjoy it, if that
So this whole Pleasant Valley safe compound thing that you've been talking about sending Edmund to?
Actually, it's Peaceful Valley, and it exists in Edmund's mind, where it needs to exist until he gets on that plane.
When he finds out, he's going to be facing murder charges and the death penalty.
If he finds out, then the whole thing's going to blow up in our face, but he's not going to find out, is he, Reva?
So you came up with this plan, all on your own?
What, he doesn't deserve it?
He didn't kill Alonzo.
Did you forget that he tried to kill you and your boy?
But he didn't.
And did you forget that he tried to kill me? Left me to burn to death in that barn.
And yet here you are.
I could go on all day, Reva. Don't worry. The punishment will fit the crimes,
Fine.
all of them.
Fine. You can live with it, but I've been compromised. So has Josh. Did he sign off on all of this?
I will happily take all of the responsibility.
But not the blame. Because there won't be any if Edmund is dead and the case is closed.
See, it's getting easier by the minute.
No, I can't. I gotta go.
Reva.
No, I need to talk to someone. I need to talk
Reva.
to someone. I wish you were here right now. You might know what to do. Richard, everything just seems wrong. It just seems so wrong. You remember how hard it was to try to handle Edmund? How hard it is when you're up against him to keep yourself from becoming just like him? I know what you're saying right now. You're saying that you didn't have any special talent for handling Edmund. That he was as hard on you as he was on everyone else. Harder, even. But you just did the best you could. But that's not true, really, because you two grew up together. You did handle him best. You had an instinct about him. You knew how far you could go with him, and you knew when to let up. I mean, he's a crisis waiting to happen. We all know that. It's just that everybody's going to breathe a whole lot easier once he's gone. But how much relief do we really deserve? Despite everything that Edmund's done and everything that he may do. How far can you go before the solution becomes too much? I know you'd know the answer to that. And I'm afraid I know it too. If that's a corpse, we have issues.
It's not a corpse. Rick had to give him a little something, you know, to remind him that silence is golden.
So he couldn't just keep his mouth shut about the baby.
Well, at least he only told Rick, as far as we know. Reva, we got to get rid of him.
I've been thinking about that, your little plan for our friend.
Okay, you know what? I can put him back in the wheelchair and get him out of here if that's going to make you feel more comfortable. But I got to tell you, Reva, this has been set into motion, and I am going to see it through. And when it's done, that night, I am going to sleep the sleep of the righteous.
You had to add that last little part there, didn't you?
Sometimes I get carried away.
Tell me about it.
So? You want me to leave, or?
Stay. On one condition.
Uh-oh.
Remind me never to get on your bad side.
I didn't know I had one.
Ooh.
I had a dream I was being pursued by a two-headed beast.
Someone hasn't been behaving themselves, Edmund.
You must be talking about Dr. Rick Bauer, because I think he filled me with a syringe full of something. I have half a mind to report him to the AMA.
No arguing the half a mind part. I'll put on some coffee. He's going to need it.
You know, I wouldn't mind having a certain amount of my personal space back.
It's last chance time.
Excuse me?
Will's Christmas pageant is tomorrow. So is Josh's ordination. Your last two Springfield events before you jet your way back to the islands.
Thanks for the recap.
And between now and then, it's your last chance.
Last chance. Well, you keep saying that. What do you
To
mean?
prove it. To prove that you deserve a last chance by behaving yourself before someone uses it as an excuse to...
Excuse? Excuse to what?
Spot's on.
Good. I hope it's a big one. It's getting a little chilly. Maybe we could make a fire.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire it is.
I'll help.